All right. I think we're live. I'm almost positive we are. I'm going to pull it up just in case. Make sure it's running well. Yeah. All right. I got to select a stream here, refresh. Perfect. Okay. We're back. So yesterday, I don't know what to do with those, but yesterday we were able to basically get an entire AE2MA system set up with some basic resources thrown in here. And then we're using this gold generator for our power source for everything. And we also kind of decided that we were going to build an underground base is kind of what we were looking for. And Bobrick's joined quick. Heck yeah. So I think really what we're looking for here today is to get a more steady source of power. And honestly, that may be it. Like the steady source of power, and then like expand the ME system and probably try to get some better armor and tools, because we really don't have anything in that regard set up yet. I think we're going to leave those. Oh, I also need to get a jetpack for sure. That's going to be important. How much quieter can I make that? I think it's as quiet as it goes. All right. So definitely a jetpack. And then probably windmills, I assume, is what I'm going to go with for at least a little bit until we get some automated power storage going. All right. Two things got to change real quick. I need to I got to change the volume settings for specific apps. That one. Actually, you know what? We're just going to change the output for it and send it out to the one it's supposed to be going to, which is music. And then I've just got to restart it. Perfect. We'll get the music rolling again here pretty quick. And while it's doing that, I am also, we're going to get the chat back onto the live stream real quick. But Ricks. Assuming it all loads back up correctly. Here we go. Something's running slow. Here we go. Do that real quick. Don't want to do that. I think the only thing I needed from here was integration chatbot widgets. Dude, if only anything would load. Widgets. There we go. Then add that. Browser source, create new. We're getting there. Probably shouldn't be setting all of this up live. But that's what we're doing. All right, that's good to go. Chat alerts. All right, so they're all linked up correctly. I think the only thing I'm missing here. Cat, there we go. Perfect. Take this. I guess I gotta add a new one. Okay. Okay. I'll try putting it right there. All right. I think we're good to go. Get all right, that's all going again. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's see. See how it goes. Looks good though. Everything seems to be running pretty well too. Let's see. What's it going to take for us to get? I guess we start with a jetpack. So the wooden jetpack can take a few things. Got all the coils we need. That's pretty good. Then we just have to make these batteries. I think we just need 5 of these. One of those. I need a little bit more wood. Okay. Hey! Holy smokes, it's tiny. There we go. It's a little better. I appreciate it. Thank you for testing that. All right, we got enough wood now. Need one of those. We still need one more. Means I need to make another furnace. And then I think the only thing I'm not going to have is that leather belt. I can make the iron nuggets pretty easily, but I don't have any leather yet. So let's go get some. Are there any cows anywhere nearby? They're not. So we're going to do this real quick. RTP. And a block. Very nice. Getting nighttime. I don't want to mess with pillagers really. I'm just looking for like 3 cows. Ooh, pretty tower though. Gotta go check that out. It looks like it's an Rs tower. Yeah, it looks sick. The question is where the door is. Is there a door on this thing? Well, I don't see one. All right, M. No doors, got it. That checks out. Weird colored building right down here. We'll check out real quick. And we're just gonna run around a little bit more until we find a couple more cows. Now here's what we're gonna do. I didn't think about this. Add gonna be properties. Which one? Oh, it's not actually that. How do I delete one of those? I don't know. Let's mute it. I need to add an audio output capture for music. And then select music. All right, come on, actually play song now. Okay. There we go. And then I can change it in my headset so I don't hear it nearly as loud. Perfect. Okay, now we're back to vibing. Map. Demo cows. There's only sheep and pigs down, but I wanted to check out this guy real quick. We got a dead guy in it. Oh, Sandy. What's up, guys? What else we got? Couple iron. Nothing crazy. All right, cows. Yo, what's up, Dawson? How's it going? How are you? Figured instead of editing for the afternoon, because I've been doing a lot of editing lately, I would just stream instead. Massive migraine. Ah, I'm sorry. That sucks. That's not fun. Migraines are the worst. Especially like, I get them really bad, like light sensitive ones, where staring at a screen becomes the worst thing in the world. All right. Who took the cows? And where did you put them? And also, I want them back. Temperature, dryness. Ugh. Yeah, it's not fun. No, like, the light sensitive ones make it like, and honestly, any migraine does, but make it really hard to do any work or be productive in any meaningful way at all. Because you just want to curl up in a ball and like sleep for hours. Okay, seriously though. Where are the cows at? Yeah, that's not fun. Yo, that picture that David sent was kind of cool though. Somebody selling all that Pokemon stuff. It looked maybe rather pixelated, and I don't know why you're selling sealed Pokemon stuff at a garage sale if you're not turning a profit, so probably pretty expensive, but still. Yeah, I feel like, especially somebody's got that gigantic box of 151 knows probably what they have. And the odds you're getting a decent deal out of that's pretty low, but the odds that like maybe a grandma would buy it for a kid for Christmas is higher. I don't know. I don't know what they did to cows. Like, are there just none? Yeah, there's none. Foxes, dogs, tons of pigs. Just no cows at all anywhere. And I just need 3 leather. I have everything else built for the jetpack, but the 3 leather, and you would think that would be the easiest part other than maybe the wood to get. Yeah, I mean, at this point, if I see a horse, I'm doing the unthinkable. I don't want to steal leather from people. I'm doing a playthrough myself. I do appreciate that, though. But seriously, though, that should be an easy thing to find. Thank you for the offer. Maybe we found some in here. I don't know. Is there a spot I can jump to? Oh yeah, we jump off that tree. Look at us go. I do need upgrading that for sure. Leather? No. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, Dawson gets it. They're cool bids. All right, I guess we're going to work our way down here. There's not really much to work down. Never mind. Check again, just in case. Sheep, villagers, unemployed villagers, more sheep and villagers. How I don't okay. I'm honestly kind of at a loss here. I've seen every passive mob except the one I need. That just doesn't seem quite right. All right. Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Ooh. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. I do hear a spider. However, the loot here is just incredible. Oh, that didn't go up as... I thought it was just a floor. That's not it. I got up here. Leather? No. Okay. I'll break all this real quick. I'm assuming that there's going to be some... I'm going to fall when I do this. Only fell one block. Figured there'll be some chests up top here somewhere. Yo. Not what we're looking for. I still haven't found that spider I keep hearing everywhere. Nothing there. All right. To heck with that. Double check, make sure there's nothing close. I know there's cows back over here, back in the savannah. So, we may just head there. I'm going to sleep, and then we're going to do that. That's crazy, though. Absolutely insane. All right. And we're off. Again, the only thing we're looking for here is cows, or at this point, horses. So that we can make the leather strap, which is the last piece that we need for the jetpack. So that we can charge it up and actually be able to fly. Which will help us do things a lot more efficiently. And then also it just helps us stay safer for longer. I think the only real downside to having a base that's underground is growing stuff becomes very difficult because of the low light levels. I might keep that in mind as I decide if I actually want to do the entire thing underground. Or if maybe we want to do some parts above ground. Because I'm cool with doing like the vast majority of it underground. I just don't know if I really want to do all of it. Just have a cow somewhere. Cat, pigs, sheep, everything, villagers. armadillos. I mean, I've got everything but cows. It's crazy. It's crazy talk, I tell you. Oh, there they are. Okay, we got cows. Lots of cows right here in the middle. At least 4 on the map. 2 of the leather I need. Nope. No leather there. 3 leather. Home. Here we go. Wood jetpack. Leather strap. Put it in there. Wood jetpack. Move items. All right. We got ourselves our first jetpack, which is pretty exciting. How much is it to upgrade to the stone one? I think it's the same as the other one. 9. Did I use all my iron? I think I did. I need a little bit more iron to upgrade to the stone one, which we can go get pretty easily. Take both those with us. Head down into the mines. There were a couple good caves that we found down here that might be worth like actually fully exploring at some point. But I know we got all the iron out of this one. So I just do a little bit of a mining tunnel here. Not a mining tunnel. Which one is it? Just a small tunnel? 3 by 3, so just a normal small tunnel. Bingo. All right. I didn't bring any torches. Hang on to your butts. It's going to be a little dark. Oh, here we go. Came out a little cave. And I don't know why. My first 2 shots on that guy just did not hit. No iron. Lots of other ores. What's up, my guy? You're telling me a crit and a normal hit with a diamond sword doesn't kill a creeper? It is rather absurd. Was that iron? It might have been nickel. And it is silver. Kind of straining my eyes a little bit. That's the nickel. More silver. Grab the gold because I'm here. Interesting. All right. So not a lot of iron around. Can't do that anymore. Dang it. Need some light. All right, we'll dump what we got. Ooh, no power. Fair enough. Burn through all our logs. Probably should get an axe with how often I have to come chop down wood. I'm sorry, but... Oh, it's eating. There we go. Like, why is it not chopping it down? We'll throw those in there for now. Dump in the rest of my stuff. Alright. Different strategy, maybe? Or do we stick with the same? Because I don't have any coal to make torches with either. Certainly less. I didn't realize I had all that wood. Less than optimal. Okay. I'm thinking I'm just going to run down there again. You know what? Let's do this. Do a little bit of this. We're going to actually make some torches. I don't need a lot, honestly. And I may have some in here. I just want at least one that I can hold in my offhand. So that way I don't have to walk around in the pure pitch black dark. All right. Throw that one in there. Also don't need that necessarily. Let's run back down. So we're just looking for iron, and we don't necessarily need a ton of it. Just some, so that we can finish making the stone jetpack, because that's a decent level. Ideally, we'd go up a couple more levels from there. I just don't know if we're going to have enough to do that right now. So I think we're just going to start with the stone one and actually use it for a little bit. So we need to like go further in the nether or something like that. It's shapeless. I want small tunnel. Yeehaw. It does. Are my shaders not on? They're enabled. Fly? That's why there's no light. I think we may have froze the whole game. Oh, we're back. And there's light. Okay. Shaders help. That's for sure. No, this is the same. I'm pretty sure this is the same cave I just looked through and couldn't find any iron in. So, just get to the end, confirm, and we'll just pick another direction to go. Really what we're trying to find here, there's some iron. We're trying to find a big cavern, I think would be best. Oh, and I could actually start probably maybe doubling now. Depending on how much iron I get, I'll probably make an iron ore hammer. And that'll allow us to actually double everything we're making. That's nickel. Do shapeless real quick on all that. Hey. That's some pretty good iron there. All right, we're gonna grab the osmium just because I'm here. There's more iron in there. Oh boy. Oh, that's mithril. Yeah, I just wanted the osmium. And all the iron as well. Cool. All right, that should be more than... Oh! Where did he come from? I didn't see him at all. Ooh, hello there. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Okay. All right. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. There's that. All right, so. Oh, I got another level. Keep upgrading that. Do more damage, take less damage. All right, we're back home. That's got plenty of power. I need a whole bunch of iron cooked up real quick now that I've got it all. Put all of that into there. Turn our iron into normal iron again. Oh, it does. Yeah, the shaders make it so much easier to find stuff. We actually just turned them back on. I was down in a cave and I couldn't see anything at all. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't see anything until I realized it's because I didn't have the shaders on at all. So we turned them on and instantly I could just see all the redstone and iron and everything. Made it a lot easier. Okay, so 4, that should only give me 1 more for the jetpack. Pretty sure I made 9 of them. That's 10. Gotta wait for 1 more to cook. Go. That should be 11 basic coils. I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to craft this guy. 2 of these guys. I need furnaces again. I'm just gonna make a stack of furnaces. I don't have to worry about it. 1, 2. Yeah, that's a perfect amount. There we go. Stone jetpack. I need a charging station. Charge. Which one is it? This guy. That's really cheap. Like I still got to go get some coal, and I'm out of, man, I'm just out of fuel, just in general. Just across the board. Is it not nighttime? No, it is not. Okay. Where am I getting coal from? I may just like dig a trench like here. It's somewhere up high. See if I find any coal. Let's do small tunnel. Hey, we're so good. We know, it's almost like we know what we're doing or something. Who would have thought? All right, we got the coal we need. We definitely got to light the fire back up for the furnace. And I need 9 of the coal for a coal block, so let's get that out of the way first. Okay. Then light the furnace back up. I'm gonna keep 4 in here just in case. So charging station, we're just missing 3 iron. That'll be easy enough. And then here pretty quickly, we're going to start with mechanism and actually get some windmills set up. Because I'm tired of actually having to burn resources in order to power everything. That is suboptimal. All that in there, 1 more. All right, got the charging station. Ooh, how am I going to get this thing power? Got to do what you got to do. Throw that in there. It should charge up pretty quick. Hopefully. I haven't looked at that back in there. I think it's shift. Yeah. Almost. Almost. Well, just on level. Yeah, still 0. But we're getting it upgraded. Regeneration, saturation. I think it can go higher, but I don't really want to. Can I put levels into this? Standard player, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Can I level up using actual XP? I don't think I can, so I'm not going to mess with it. All right. Oh, boy. What button do I have that as? This one? I think I reset it. I think I reset all of those buttons. Controls. Keybinds. Under jetpack. Under iron jetpacks. Something like that. There it is. Toggle engine is V. V, okay. Well, we can kind of fly now. In short bursts. But flight nonetheless. Go ahead and clean up all of this real quick. And now that we've got AE2 going, I feel like we should set up some growth accelerators for all our mystical agriculture stuff. That might be handy to have later on. Go ahead and start automating some resources. Dude, the thrust on that is so little. Do I have a whoopee cushion? No. Why'd it give me the learn to fart thing? We out again? Again? Alright, we're gonna toss those in there as soon as it gets power again. Oh, it's trying to charge this up. I don't have enough for that yet. You know what I probably could do, though? We probably could. How many diamonds? I've got 19. We're going to upgrade our generator. Oh, crap. I think I got it all out in time. 100% that thing's about to die. And I realized it after I mined it because this is the only thing giving power to it. So I just grabbed everything I would need to upgrade it. Like that. All right. Diamond generator. Put that in there. Throw some wood in there as well because we've got it. Is there an emerald one? I think, is emerald next? I think is probably a better question. Generator. Yeah, we got the diamond one. Emerald. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason for us to not go ahead and do that. Put that there. Especially since we have the emeralds for it already. Pick that up. Put it back. Way more efficient. What comes after the emerald one? Clearly doesn't go emerald straight to netherite. Is it this? No, not honey. Oh, you know, I could just see what this is a crafting thing for. Oh. So the 8x. Interesting. Okay, so you can just combine them all and make them bigger. But it doesn't look like it was a crafting item for anything. No, okay, so that's the highest tier we can go until we want to combine it. I'm fine with that. I'm not really worried about the total output of that, really. And it's got a lot of power stored up. Looks to be probably going to stay stored up for a while. Because we're not using really too much of it constantly. I think that's going to make it tougher because it's going to try to charge this thing up all the way. But I think that it might actually be able to do it. Let's go ahead. How many diamonds do we have left? 12. We're going to make a pickaxe. Not a pickaxe, an actual axe. We're going to come out here and chop down a few trees real quick. Honestly, we're going to finish chopping down some of these trees that we kind of half chopped down earlier. I just need to remember that when I do this, I will fall. There we go. I didn't get all of it? No, there's definitely still more up in there. Maybe I just need to fly all the way up to the top of these trees. And then just like chop it down coming down. That should be the rest of that one. That was a lot of that one. a tiny bit left in here, isn't there? There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. So here's what happened there. My jetpack died and I didn't realize it. And so it was supposed to catch me on the way down, did not. Well, that was cool. Let's get that charged up real quick. Thank you. Put it back on. There it goes. And then we're gonna eat real quick. We'll fly back over and grab all the wood. I don't really care about the rest of it. Making sure to get all the wood. Quite a bit. And then, where was my house? The gold tree, that's right. All right. We'll head back down. We're gonna make sure this guy's got enough fuel constantly. Then somebody went past on a motorcycle. Okay, got to fill this thing up with power first, I think, and then it'll charge up our ME system. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good, though. I think we're at a pretty good state. How much iron? We got a lot of the iron. Dude's just riding back and forth in front of my house on a motorcycle, bro. All right. That's charged, which means it should start putting power in here again. I need the same 44 iron to make the next tier of jetpack, which I think is what we're going to focus on, because quite honestly, this one doesn't even hardly count as a jetpack. It mostly just hovers. So let's use a couple of the iron we do have. Make me a couple iron picks, and we're going to head back down. We will start automating soon. I'm just not quite ready to do that yet. Okay, let's see. I figured this was going to be like so. Oh, it just goes out. Fascinating. Okay, so there's a gigantic ravine here. There is some iron. Dude, it is so slow. Yeah, jetpack's got to get upgraded. It is nice that it charges really quickly, though. But it only charges really quickly because it doesn't hold any power. Let's put that on. Head back down. So the one that we were in isn't going to work. There's just not enough there. Small tunnel. Same thing. That just goes out to water. But I think we've got to go this way. I once again find myself without a torch. How? I don't know. Why is everything under my house covered in water too? I gotta reset home. There's so many things wrong. Set home. Home. All right. We reset home. I'm not gonna fall every single time I go home now. That's a good step in the right direction. I need a torch to bring with me so that I can actually see what the heck it is I'm doing. We're going to go down here. You don't want to go too deep, though, because iron's less common the farther down you go. Within reason. Let's just go to here. Let's see. Give me small tunnel. copper. We'll take copper. I need quite a bit of that when I go to start making my power sources. Got 11 blocks of iron. That's pretty good. More coal. Moving in the right direction. I shouldn't have done that. That was probably pretty dumb. Small tunnel again. Why is there more water? Shapeless. Oh, I thought that was coal. It is not. Slash home. My whole entire game froze. Oh, we're back. There we go. There we go. Back home. Alright. Oh, I forgot we had more in there. Is that 44? 41. Close. Okay, so for the rest of that jetpack... Oh, but I'm going to need more than just that, because I got to do all the other iron pieces. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, we can start. Got 10 of them. Alright, we got all 11 of those. Yeah. Yep. You are so incredibly right. Yep. You sure can. Yep. The fantastic suggestion. Just like a second too late, because I'd already smelted it all. Do I have it? I don't have any other raw iron. I'm gonna have to go get more raw iron anyways, but you're very right. How did I turn hover on? And I should definitely be doing that with everything. However, I was not. Come down to, like, say right here. I need to find another cavern or something that's going to have some iron in it. There we go. Nope. Don't really need the copper too much yet. You all want to know what's crazy about that is I recorded a video today where I was telling people not to forget to use the hammer to duplicate like your allthemodium and your vibranium and all of that. And instantly I forgot to do that. Yeah, it was the last. Okay, so slash home. Got that one. Take the copper that we've got, make the second copper block that we need for the copper ore hammer. Where's the first one? There it is. All right, so now we can duplicate it. Make it better. However, it doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to need to have to go get a whole bunch more. What are our other options for iron? I mean, easiest is just finding it underground. But it doesn't seem like it is presenting itself to me very quickly. Let's just make some stone axe. We're gonna do this. I think it's gonna make it a little bit easier for us. Maybe not a lot easier, but a little bit. Because I don't care about these things breaking, and they're gonna break quick anyways. But it doesn't actually slow me down that much because I don't have to sit there and wait for them to mine everything. Because we got ulti mine. That was coal. There we go. Nope. Shapeless. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it. It's here. Oh, there's something there. That should be enough. Especially if we double it. You know, we use our brain cells. Throw that in there. We're just gonna pull all that out real quick. Dump that. I think I just put 2 more in here, right? Yeah. Okay. Heading in the right direction. Right direction for sure. Could probably upgrade. The problem is it would take the iron to upgrade the furnace, and so I don't want to do that yet. But I could probably upgrade the furnace and have it cook things faster. Yeah, that generator is the way to go. It is so much more efficient. I'm going to come back down here real quick and mine a little bit more while that iron is smelting. Just for the pure sake of doing it. In case there's any more iron hanging around. And because I'm tired of... I don't want a whole bunch of stone tools just hanging around in my inventory. So I might as well go ahead and get rid of them. By using them. Small tunnel. What on earth is that? Really? I don't feel like I'm that far down. All water. Two more to go. I mean, you gotta grab the coal, right? You got to. I'm not proud enough yet to just not grab the coal. Small tunnel. Come on, let me in. Thank you. And then shapeless. 3 blocks iron. Is that more? Take a little longer to mine, but still get it nonetheless. Okay. Yeah, that's water. Perfect. I sincerely appreciate you for giving me the reminder about the ore doubling using the hammer. It made my life a lot easier. Thank you. So 15 more. Let's go back to jetpack. Or the iron jetpack. I know we've got all of... We gotta get the batteries made next. So 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then... capacitor. Ooh, only 2 left. Alright. So I need like 6 more iron? 6 more iron? Yeah, I definitely... I've used them a lot. But I totally forgot about it in that context. And the platinum one's insane just because of how much durability it has and how long it lasts. Alright. Is that both thrusters? No, we still need 1 more thruster. And then 2 more iron after that. Yeah, cutting it kind of close there. I don't know if we're going to have enough. But if we do... it'll be sick. Yeah, there's no more iron in there. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what else platinum is used for, but that is the only thing I ever use it for. Is for ore doubling using the hammers. Alright, so I need 1 more thruster. And then this. Oh. Or 1 iron short. a single iron short. Let's do... I just had a hunch. I had a hunch. And it paid off. Head back up real quick. So have you guys been playing through all the mods 10 yet? Or are we still on all the mods 9? Because I've seen a lot of debate over whether all the mods 10 is in a state yet for people to actually start playing, or if people should still be playing all the mods 9 because it's more finished. And I'm interested in other people's opinions. I am planning on making a video very similar to one I did for all the mods 9 for all the mods 10, where I'm talking about like the state of it and the changes that they made from the last version and what I think about them. And a lot of the changes I've got pretty solid opinions on. I'm just not sure, like, from other than my perspective, what people are thinking about if it's ready or not for people to play. Jetpack. There we go. Iron jetpack. Throw it in there. Bingo bango. Charge it up. Sweet. All right. Much, much, much better jetpack now. So let's get... Do we go... I feel like we go metallurgic infuser next. And we'll move this and put it back in here. Metallurgic infuser. That guy. I'm missing some iron and I need some of the osmium. Hammer. No, I didn't use all of it. There it is. Y'all, what's up? All right. Hook up some osmium real quick because we're going to need that for the windmills as well. And then we need to get a little bit of steel. Not a ton, but enough that we can connect everything. I think that's iron dust and coal. Iron dust got to be a... all the mods 9 is definitely more put together, but all the mods 10 has come decently far. Definitely refined storage buttoning if you're other... Yeah. See, okay, so that was my opinion as well. Like, I feel like you're right. All the mods 9 is definitely more refined and more of a finished mod pack. However, I don't necessarily think, you know, if we're pointing fingers, I don't think that's the blame of the all the mods team. I feel like that is mostly due to the fact that there are some, like you said, very substantial mods that just haven't been updated for, you know, 1.21. Okay, we'll take that out. I'm gonna throw the steel in there real quick, and the charcoal should create a 16 basic universal cables, and then we should have enough there for the metallurgic infuser as well. All right, but I appreciate your insight, and yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. And so I don't know, to hear somebody else say it without me giving my opinion first kind of validates it a little bit. And so it I don't know. I feel like the last video I did, I kind of said some things that were rather critical of the all the mods team. As far as some of the changes that they made for like turning off flight in some dimensions and just some arbitrary changes that I didn't feel like were really adding to the gameplay experience at all. And you know, those are just straight up my opinion speaking them, right? But to hear somebody else give exactly what I would say as far as like, hey, this is what I think about the mod pack currently, it definitely it validates my opinion at least a little bit. Okay. We're doing the metallurgic infuser next. Metal. If we can spell. Missing one iron, a single iron. Do I have? No, I used it all. Why is it always iron? Why are we always running out of iron? At least we got the cables. It's something. Okay. Where did we turn in here? In here somewhere? Yes, we did. I didn't actually end up going all the way down here. Bro, how can I fill up my jetpack around the world? Actually, there's a fantastic way to do that. And I put a YouTube video out on it yesterday, 2 days ago, something like that. It is, so have you done anything with Powa, first of all? Because that's going to be the mod you're going to use for it. And it is going to be this guy right here, this player transmitter. You're going to hook it up to power, and then you're going to take, if you just care about the overworld, a binding card, or a dimensional binding card, if you care about anywhere, you're going to take that. You just take a normal binding card, use it on an Enderman, right-click it on an Enderman to make it dimensional. And then I think you run it through your personal inventory. You just put it in any crafting table. And then once you do that, you put it inside of the player transmitter. And that charges anything on your player, whether that's, you know, on your hotbar, in your inventory, or even in your curio slots, anywhere. That's how I'd recommend doing it. Does that help? You know, depending on your jetpack, like you have to have a decent amount of power. And then it's also really important to make sure that you get whatever chunk your power source is in. Make sure that it, you know, you first of all claim it, and then you chunk load it. The claim, yeah. So you force load it, so that way it, you know, doesn't ever unload. So that way your power stays on all the time. Those are definitely important tips there. But that player transmitter, that's what you're looking for. Okay, all of that's done. Need like 2 iron, just a couple. Yeah, I have this one, but it has a limit. Is there a chance one with no limit? So are you talking about like the what are we gonna call it? The amount limit? Like the 2 million FE per tick? Also, are you on all the mods 9 or all the mods 10? Range. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so it depends on which one. The player transmitter, this does not have a range. As long as it is powered on and it is plugged in, it does not have a range. You just bind it to yourself and make sure to use the dimensional one. And it shouldn't have a range at all. I think maybe some of the lower tier ones do. But I don't think the Nitro player transmitter has a range. Or at least it doesn't. Maybe it didn't. Maybe they added it. But I have it set up in my world and I don't think it does. Make sure you... Yeah, you do have to have it force loaded. Like, it has to be like loaded into the world and turned on. If you leave the chunk that it's in, then it will turn off. But Nitro player transmitter range. Yeah. I don't think the Nitro one has a range. How to get more range with power play transmitter. You need the dimensional binding card to make the range infinite. This guy right here, that's what you're looking for. You take a normal binding card, I believe you use it on an Enderman or something like that. But the dimensional binding card, according to Reddit, is what makes the range infinite. And then I think upgrading through the tiers is what allows it to charge things faster. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to get more iron because I need it. Hopefully it's easy to find. Did we hit water down here? No, I don't think we did. What are we doing here? Mining tunnel. Do one more. Any iron? Coal and copper. Shapeless. There we go. Head back home. Get both those in there. Get our iron cooking up. Don't need any of that, I don't think. Yeah, chunk loading is pretty important. And then making it the dimensional binding card helps a lot. Because I have it set up on my first playthrough I did of All the Mods 10. And I know as a fact it doesn't have a range. I've been more than 15,000 blocks away in the overworld, anywhere in the end. And it still charges everything instantly. Grab the iron, throw it back in here. At least the last queue. How can I find the fastest way to the ancient? Okay, so the fastest way to the ancient city. There's two different ways to do it. The easiest, you kind of have to go to the ancient city first, unless you want to set up some bees. The structure compass. Or what is it that I can't remember what they changed the name of it on me. Not that one, compass. This one, Explorer's Compass. This will take you right to it. The problem is, in order to make the recovery compass you need to make that, you have to have the echo shards. Kind of an option. Have you done anything with ours yet? Because if you have, ours has a spell that makes this a wayfinder, and then you put cobbled deep story bricks on it into the spell that you're doing, and it takes you directly there, and it doesn't require you to go there first. This is probably the easiest way to do it if you're familiar with ours. And if you're not familiar with ours, you should go look up Chosen Architect. He literally put out a video today on how to do exactly that. He does it. It's a Let's Play series. It's not necessarily a how-to or tutorial thing, but highly recommend the video. Plus, the guy just makes great videos. But this is what you're going to end up using, a wayfinder, and it's going to take you directly there. So if you've done anything with ours, I'd recommend that. If you happen to have 8 echo shards already, you can do this too and make an explorer's compass. But this is more like later on in the game kind of thing. But like I said, Chosen Architect put out a video on how to do exactly that today. All right, so we've got the iron that we needed. Now all we need to do is have my brain remember what we needed that iron for. Ah, yes, the metallurgic infuser. Unless we made it already. We did not make it already. Metallurgic infuser, that guy, create it. Okay. That was just wholly and entirely inconvenient. Put it back there. So let's just start running some copper through. We're gonna run some copper through. We got enough redstone. I'm not worried about it. You have to have the actual copper ingots. Yep, we'll just let that do its thing. Where's my hammer at? We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it all because we're gonna use that copper to make another one as well. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy the questions. I've played a lot of all the mods, and so I don't mind helping people out and answering questions. I find it kind of fun. It's almost like a challenge. You never know what you're gonna be asked. You're making a YouTube video about something, you're pretty sure what you're gonna talk about, but having random people pop into chat and asking you questions like that kind of tests your knowledge a little bit, which is fun. But no worries at all. We got 4 of them. Then the question becomes, where am I going to put those? How am I routing power down here? And the answer is probably going to be right there's where we're going to do. Whoa. Well, hello there. Power is probably going to go right there. For now. Keep in mind, we are trying to do this all discreet and such. However, that's not super an option for now. Like, if this is what I'm going to use as my power source, it kind of has to see the sky. And so we're going to do it out here. Yeah, I don't want that to go down. I want it to go straight across. But we'll break this all down eventually. That's where I was headed there. That was my point. All right, there's all that. I do need a little bit more. Just any block. That way I can run another side of windmills. Perfect. And we'll throw one at the end. All right. Now, I do want to make sure. Yes. So that might be ever so slightly an issue. I need the power to get down to there. And one more over. Steel tap. We'll just make 2 more steel, I think. Got to be what our decision becomes. Grab the copper, toss it back in here. Hopefully, now I need like 6 more to be able to make another hammer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the coal. Gotta wait for the copper. We're getting there though. We are making good progress. And once that's done, we're gonna have it start working through some osmium. Okay. 2 copper, 4 copper. I need 6. 6 before I can make the hammer. How close are we getting on this guy? Oh, we got it. Level 1. I need level 5 before it does whatever that is. As long as we keep using it. Keep leveling up. All right. Take that. Yeah, I need another stick. We're just gonna use this to make some sticks. Four of those. 4 of those. I do need it to go in there eventually, but I'm not super concerned about doing that quite yet. Yeah, it's dust. Okay, so then we're going to get the rest of the raw copper, right? That's what we were doing? And we're going to go ahead and smelt all of that as well after the steel. Because steel's kind of slightly more important right now. Not necessarily by a lot, but at least a little bit more important. I don't know why that keeps catching. Okay, so wind generators. I don't have any. Oh, all the osmiums in here. Ooh, hold up there. Let it do one more. I didn't realize I was gonna need so much of that. Okay, put it all back in there. I need to make some of these. I don't have any gold. Why? 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 Gold. I used the rest of the copper. Hammer in order to make more copper. So now I gotta wait for more copper to smelt before I can make another hammer. Then we can use the hammer on the gold, put the gold in, and then we can finally make ourselves a windmill. Finally. Our first one. Just taking forever. But we are making good progress on this. You know what? You know what? I've got 58 of them. They don't require power. Toss it in. Toss it in. More copper. What else was I gonna smelt? Had something else. I know we're gonna do the gold. I thought I had osmium. That was it. Osmium. There it is. But I've got to use a hammer on that first as well. You're just in your first playthrough of this mod and there's so much to it. Have you played any of the older ones? Because that is about the only way you get comfortable with it, is playing through multiple of them. I played through 6, 7, 8, and 9, and this is my second playthrough of 10. But it is a lot. There is a lot. It's fun. It's a great mod pack, but there is a lot to it. And it certainly can be quite, or at least the first couple times I did it, it was quite overwhelming. There we go. Not at all. New to mods in general. Yeah. Well, there are a ton of tutorials on YouTube for just about anything you want to do. Or, like, if you run into questions, I said a guy pop into chat, like, maybe 5 minutes ago, asking about how to do charging for a jetpack wirelessly to your person from anywhere. So if you've got questions, feel free to ask them. I'm not by any means the biggest expert on any of the all the mod stuff, but I do know some, and I've played through it quite a bit, so I can help if you have questions. But it is a fun mod pack. I do thoroughly enjoy it. So I need to connect these guys here, and then when we replace the generator, I want to put it up top so that it's connected to the power still, so still putting power into the cables. But I'm going to need to put a cable right there so it hooks up to everything else around it. What time are we looking at? Daytime? Good. Definitely, if I run into anything, make sure to... Yeah, heck yeah. Anything that you enjoy or dislike about the mod pack so far? I'm planning on doing a little bit of a review of it. And I don't know, I've been asking people what their thoughts are on it as far as like it compared to other mod packs or just it in general. Got the osmium, copper's plenty, and now I've got some gold. I think I should be able to make at least one wind generator. Because I think it's just 6 gold. Because I gotta make 2 of these? Yeah. Alright, throw that in there. We got ourselves our first wind generator, which is going to be fantastic. Because that is effortless power. Quite a bit of it, too. That's not bad. I could make it better and put it higher up in the sky. I just don't care. Because I'm not going to really need it that bad. I'm going to take those out, pick this guy up. Pretty sure that gets rid of all the power in it, but fine. down there. Put the logs in. Yeah, we're already maxed out on power anyways. Where's the gold at? There it is. All right, 2 more of those. Should be another wind generator. Balance it out a little bit. Bingo. I don't have a good base to compare it, but I think it's really good in terms of content. My issue with Minecraft is that I get bored and run out of things to do, which doesn't feel possible. Yeah, the ME storage system is really good. It was the first storage system I ever learned how to do. The other packs have another type of storage system called refined storage. Yeah, I've never done it before because I started with ME and everybody says it's a more complicated one to use anyway, so I just use that, but it's fun. And yeah, there is so much to do in this mod pack that you know, you'll probably want to stop playing Minecraft prior to running out of things to do. Which is fun. All right, I should have at least a stack of logs in here. Yeah. Take those, toss them in here, let it fill up. I need some more in here. Copper back in there. Osmium, some more gold. 10 gold, so we should have enough for at least 1 more wind generator. And if I was patient and waited for 2 more gold, I could probably do 2. Got the digital mine. Yeah, digital miner is incredible. I love that thing. Just being able to tell it what you want, and it just mines that in like a 32 by 32 block radius is crazy. But no, yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot that you can do. Have you set up any automation with like mystical agriculture or productive bees yet? Because that's where the mod pack gets really fun, because then you don't even have to go anywhere or tell the digital miner to get anything. You just have everything just automatically. Yeah, so that's the next step in automation right there, is where you get a whole bunch of mystical agriculture seeds and then just have every resource at your disposal in almost any quantity at any time. That's the real fun. Because then if you decide you want to do something, it's not like, oh, I got to go find all the resources for that. It's just you just do it. Also, auto crafting for AE2. All the Mods 10 was the first time I set that up. It's a game changer. To be able to tell your ME system that you want a certain number of a certain item, and it just crafts it all for you. That's pretty cool. All right, so I've got the infused alloy. What else am I missing for these wind generators? Wind generators, 1, 2. All right, got the next 2. That should be enough power for a while, I would think. And honestly, the wind generators should probably power all of my stuff just by themselves, even without the need for that other generator that's up there. Let me go check on the crystal farm real quick. Go ahead and mine these guys. All the stores, yeah, it is obnoxious because they all layer. The other thing is you can also set up automation for all of the processors for AE2 as well. So like your logic, your engineering, all of those processors. You can set it up to where the ME system will craft those automatically. So effectively, you can say, hey, I want X number of 256K drives, and it will literally build everything you need for those, which is really cool. Again, that's far on in the game in general, but it is very cool to have. All right. We've got flight. We've got a solid source of power. We can charge our source of flight very quickly. What we don't have strong tools or armor yet. So we may look into making some of that next, but I also feeling a little cramped here. Like our room here is getting kind of small. Oh, I forgot that was my elevator. I'm going down one level just so I can more easily access everything. And then I think we're going to have to adjust a little bit and possibly make this bigger. It should be right here. And I think we had that. All right. Dump it. And I don't know what to do next. Do this thing. What else want to do? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, see, in Minecraft, it gets kind of boring because, like, once you've done everything, you've done everything. But in modded Minecraft, it gets boring because it's just sort of overwhelming with how much there is that you could do. It's hard to decide on any specific thing to do. All right, hay bales. Go ahead and just turn that into wheat for now. Think we could do base building. I don't have enough diamonds for that. I want to... I'm doing that. I'm using some pickaxes to clear out a big area. Maybe mystical agriculture's next. Thinking it might be. Right. Huge build with all the cool modded blocks. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There's just a lot there. How far down? I could... So that's where that is. We're gonna... I can fly. Okay, so... Small tunnel. I think we're gonna build our house way down here. All right, so that's bedrock. I don't necessarily want to go all the way to bedrock. But I'm thinking something right about here. That ought to be pretty good. So, I'm going to put this down here one further than what I want to go. Do a quick little slash home. Pick that guy up. And then... Whee! As long as I don't hit the walls, we'll be okay. Hey, leave me alone, bud. Hey, nobody asked. Go away. Sweet. Ah, that's inconvenient. I can't get into my house anymore. Yeah, I guess we're doing this. So, we're gonna just cover that up as well. I'm gonna have to move all of this down there, other than maybe the power. I didn't think that one through. Do I have enough? I've got another ender pearl, don't I? I do. Do I have enough wool? I don't see any wool. That means no, I do not. Yeah, and then you go down the rabbit hole and never actually get the building part done. Yep, yep. No, I get it. I get it. That is the cyclical effect that modded Minecraft has for sure. Is it not nighttime? I thought it was nighttime. Okay, so I just realized I can't do what I wanted to do unless we could. I mean, we could do what yeah. I just need a lot of. Where's my hammer? Did I make another hammer? I don't think I did. All I'm gonna need is a lot of cables. Because the only thing I really can't do right now is get all of my power down. So if we could fix that real quick, we'd be good to go. Also love the mob swab system and making spawners with the... Yeah. No, that's it. It's very nice. You don't have to go find it and then try to set it up yourself based off of spawner that's already in the world. You can actually like move it and modify it, and you know some of the stuff Apotheosis has as far as like making them silent and where they spawn more and they spawn more and more often. It's a lot better than base Minecraft, in my personal opinion. I enjoy it more, at least. We got the ore hammer, which means we got to turn. We're just gonna... We'll do 12. We'll do 12. Hopefully that's enough. Coal, coal, coal. I didn't think that through. I got plenty of coal. Okay. I don't have enough coal. That's okay. We'll just do what we've got. And we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Throw that back in there along with all of that. Need that right there. Getting to relocate. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then you have other things like the oh, what are they called? The entity vector. Entity movers? Whatever they're called. Oh, that move the mobs. What are they? Entity. These guys. Entity conveyors. That just move mobs for you. Those are incredibly convenient. All right, getting some steel in. Okay, so 16 is gonna get me somewhere down there. Yep, the mob mashers with looting, and then oh, what's the other? Your sharpness and looting upgrades on them. Those are pretty nice. Another one of the videos I've made in the last couple days is how to set up like basically the top tier mob farm that you can and collect as much XP and resources as you want. Have you used the XP collector? Is that what it's called? XP. Oh, what's it called? Gatherer, collector, XP something. It's a little box that sits on the ground, and it just picks up all the XP and then puts it into your inventory for you. Not that one. Yes, exactly that. Yep, the backpack with the pump. But, so the XP crystal is what we used in all the mods 9. I don't think they've added it in 10 yet. But there was a different one that I can't find. XP tap. XP. Man, that's gonna bug me. That guy. Experience holder. Yes, that's the thing. That's what I pump all of mine into. And it works incredibly well. Yep. Good call on typing it out. Okay, so we should be done. All the steel now. What is that? An odd number? I did an odd number. Okay, so can I make any more? Steel dust. Is that what I'm making? That's what I'm making. I have to get on your video. It's the worst when I find a video on a specific thing. 8 or 9 and it doesn't work anymore with the spec. Yeah. Have you tried getting the unobtainium smithing template yet? Because that's something new that they've added just in the last couple versions. that was different for me. I'm in the middle of making a video on how to find allthemodium, vibranium, and unobtainium, and then each of the smithing templates for those. And they can, not completely, but they kind of changed how you get the unobtainium ones. So that was fun. Okay, so 32 is going to get me somewhere down, but probably not all the way. And I won't be able to go all the way unless I get more coal. And I'm tired of digging down just where I am, so I'm going to go fly around and find a cave real quick that I can jump in. And hopefully find some more iron and coal real quick. That's the goal. What a disappointment of a cave. Can't believe I have... Yeah, there's a lot of items I've no idea how to get yet. A lot of chests. Yeah. Oh! Should have paid more attention to that. My jetpack ran out and I wasn't paying any attention. Charge that up real quick. Yeah, no, it's cool. And like all the allthemodium gear is, you know, definitely some of the best stuff in the game. It's ridiculously strong. But finding it is not always the easiest thing to do. Hence the need for a tutorial. Alright. Fly out again. No good caves that way. We're gonna head this ways and see if we find anything. Oh, we got some coal. Shapeless. Just 4 blocks total. Not a lot of coal. A sword, enchantment, tough spawn eggs. So, yes and no. In general, it would work, with the exception that in all the mods, there is no wither spawn egg. One of the hardest things to do is automate the killing of the wither. And depending on what you need from it, you can do it with hostile neural networks. If you just need like the nether stars, you can automate those really easily. If you're trying to get the withered souls from it, you kind of have to do that manually. But there is unfortunately no wither spawn egg. Like they intentionally turned it off. And then should be able to just put this in here and put that up there. And then I get the next 3 and then we smelt those. But like I was saying, if all you need is like nether stars, you can get those pretty easily. There's a way to get an egg. Yeah. No, there's not. I wish there was, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'll do a search for it real quick. Wither. Yeah. The wither skeleton has a spawn egg, but the wither itself does not. I don't know if you haven't done anything with hostile neural networks before. It's a fun setup as well, and there's a lot of tutorials out there for it. But basically, it allows you to take any mob you want and just simulate killing it, and get as much of some of the outputs from that as you want. But the wither one especially takes a lot of power. 3 more steel. Throw it in here. Redstone. Okay. 48 basic cables is something. We can get back in here. We can go straight down here. I didn't put my jetpack back on. I'm gonna get myself killed one of these days. This is we're doing dangerous things. Definitely remember seeing the power required. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely not cheap. But once you have it set up, it's fairly automated. There's not too much that goes with it. And it's just like kind of convenient to have. right, so this is where we're coming down to. Where we decided we wanted our home at. So... see if we can run this all the way up. I don't know if we're going to have enough for it, but we're going to try. I'm highly doubting we have enough for it. We're not even out. No, that was maybe half. Oof. Okay. We're going to need to do a lot more of that. 6 more iron dust. Put the coal back in there. Add the hammer. Okay. Get it cooking up. Yeah, hostile neural networks is fun for the withers. Pretty much any mob, you can get a lot of pretty decent stuff out of it, but also like the Ender Dragon, it keeps you from having to fight that a whole bunch of times to get what you need. You could just simulate it. Which is handy. Okay, I probably should just take some of the iron I have. And hit it with a hammer real quick. Get that iron dust. And then throw the coal back in here. Gonna make as much steel as I possibly can. There we go. Another 16. Yeah, I didn't make it very far at all. I wonder if there's any iron around in here. Yeah, it's not coal. It looked like coal. That is not iron, but this is. Ooh. Hello. Okay. Flash home real quick. You got a pretty decent amount from that. Put my hammer back, I did. Okay. Be plenty of iron dust to make some more. Use whatever coal we've got. Keep it going. Redstone in there. 40 more cables. Make sure to eat real quick. And then 45 FE should give me. It was really hard to tell where that like level was actually at for this thing. Oh, since we're here. No! It just fell all the way down. I know there's at least one more vein of it on the way up. That one back up. We're just going to slash home because I don't know if I'm going to make it to the top. And I don't want to fall if my jetpack runs out of power. Should have enough for 16 more? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close for sure. Should be enough though. I feel like we're really close. I mean, it's like too short. That's like kind of really annoying. I think I used all my coal up to. You can use the hammer on the iron we have though. It gets us 10 iron dust, so I just have to go find some coal. And that's funny. So close and yet so far. I wonder if there's any coal down here. Silver ore. Grab the iron that fell. I'm not seeing any coal down here at all. other than this stuff. Unfortunately, does not work the same. So, hop back in here. Sure we got everything out of there. It might be handy if I started automating some of that and just growing it. But probably a conversation for another time. For now, we fly, we get coal. Come on, any cave, anywhere. That'll work. As long as it has coal. It has a lot of things in it. Here we go. Holy smokes, 41 blocks of coal. Get out of there with that. All right, add the coal. Add the iron. That's a lot of steel. I didn't need to make that much. I needed 2 more pieces of it. But what the heck? Might as well go ahead and do it since we got it. All right. Got our 2 pieces of steel we need. Put it there and there with the redstone in the center. Got all of this now hooked up. So I've got to take down everything. We're bringing it all downstairs. And then we're going to cover over all of this, I think. Okay, make sure I got it all picked up. That doesn't need to be there. Okay. Take our bed with us. As long as I got enough to fly out of here. I need to grab a couple dirt. We're going to cover it over. Not that it really hides anything. Pretty obvious where it's at. We're moving down here, baby. That was close. All right. We need to... We're going to start with a wall right here, probably. We're going to add our stuff here. So, metallurgic infuser. Do I build up the floor or build down the floor? I think we might actually have to go down at least 1 more block. And that is because I think we're going to actually take the whole floor down. So glad to find content surrounding All-in-One 10 rather than older versions. Oh, I did read that. Alright, so we're going to bring this whole floor down, I think, to this level right here. And then we'll actually start setting up all of our gadgets and gizmos along the wall. And probably turning this place into slightly more of a home. It's still going to look like an underground cavern for a little bit, but it'll start looking a little bit better. Especially if I add some... Yeah, there goes all my power. We're going to do that. And then some things will go in front. Some things will go beside. That guy goes there. Don't really need several cables. We're just going to use one, I think. Slap that thing back on front. This guy actually just needs to be connected to it. So we can set it next to it because I don't actually use it for anything. That goes there. That goes there. A charger. That can go on top of there as well. Okay. I've still got... We just make it one bigger so I don't have to have that single basic universal cable sitting in my inventory. feel like we should. There we go. So then I need to put all of these back in here. And then we've got access to all of our stuff again. So we take our inscriber out. Now that we've got room again, put her down there. Look at us go. Don't really care about most of that right now. I do want to at least get my bed set down somewhere in here. Oh, and we can even sleep. Excellent. Okay. So as far as turning this into a floor, what do we feel for floors? We could do, like, we've got a lot of this cobbled deep slate. We could turn into polished deep slate, and then even into the polished deep slate bricks. I dumped my sword on accident. Also, I need a couple of those pickaxes back. I gotta clear this floor up. I'm gonna need, what would be best for that? Small tunnel, and then we just mine the sides of it like this. I feel like probably. Like it's gonna break way more than I need it to, but it also gets rid of all these stone pickaxes I built. Sweet. Okay. That was all of them. Well, now I need more of them. Now I've got 3. Never mind. We're good. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just expand it. Make it look a little nicer here. And then we will use our nice bricks as a floor. We may live in a cave. We're going to turn this cave into a home. Eventually. At some point, I'm sure. It may not be today. Oh! I forgot that you could hide the elevators. I'm trying to pick that up. I'm not rich enough for the builder tool yet, so we just got to spam click. There it is. I grab that torch I broke. Put one down over here. One down in the center. Put the bed there. Respawn set. Look at us go. A little cutesy little house. Dump all this stuff because I don't actually want it. Okay. Level this up. I agree. I think we're gonna make this like a really big cavern-like room. We're gonna use this as the floor for everything, and then we might go with like, I don't know. I'm leaning towards something like a white, like do like a monochromatic theme where we got some really dark grays and then some really bright whites for like maybe pillars or something like that. How far does this go? Flesh, is there anything over there? Yeah, I guess we'll never know. But I think the plan is to probably expand this thing out into like a really big room. You don't know. I think it's cute. It's, you know, it's a humble beginnings kind of start. I guess everybody could have different definitions of cutesy, but I hear you. All right, but that's because you like actually like design and stuff. For me, this is cutesy. All right, what we got there? 9. Okay, I think so. We got power basically as much as we want, and we can make more. Well, let's get started on some more windmills. I think I've got a lot of those. How many of the green things do we have? 9 of them still. Go descending. Focus on my house, we're building jetpack and storage. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, I put other things ahead of those priorities. Not to say that anyone is right or wrong, but I did prioritize things in a different order. I don't have any furnaces out. Descending number of items is how I always do it. Grab 2 of these. I wish I wouldn't have done that. That wasn't what we wanted to do. Make it look like this again. Okay. Throw that in there. What do I have to burn? About half of those, I think. And throw them in there. So we'll get that going again. I think gold is my limitation for making more windmills because I need 6 gold per. I also don't have any mining tools at all. It's pickaxe. Yeah, we'll get a pickaxe. Got enough diamonds for it. There was some sort of a cave down here I saw that I figured I'd check out real quick. Yep, nice little cave there. Good cave, good cave. I also need to charge the jetpack real fast, and I want to check up there for gold. Got it. What's up, little dude? Yeah, there's not. This cave is like entirely like enclosed. It's its own thing. Wow, that is dark. Yeah, give me that. Thank you. Is there anything down here? We go. Gold. We can double. Diamonds. Ooh, 10 of them. Ooh. We're rich, boys. We're rich. Let's grab our hammer. Get some gold going real quick. Put our diamonds back in there because I don't really need those right now. Got plenty of steel for more cables when we need them. And I probably should get some more of that copper going in the metallurgic infuser, because that's how we're going to upgrade our cables eventually. Which might be tough to do. It's a full 64 and it's still not getting them all. I've got gold in the cave with me that I didn't even see. 7 blocks of it. Nice little chunk. Grab all that, throw it in there. Okay, so we've got stuff going for more windmills. We may need to get some more ME drives set up soon. We got good power. We got flight. I think we're in a very, very good state. We made a lot of progress for day 2, but I do think I'm going to call it there for the stream. I had a lot of fun. I very much appreciate all you guys watching and chatting and hanging out and vibing. I plan on streaming more. I've been enjoying this a lot lately, so expect to see more streams, probably pretty consistently. And I don't know if I'm gonna have a schedule necessarily yet, just because I don't know what that's gonna look like, especially over the holidays. But I'll try to stream when I can. I have 2 full weeks off from work, so that ought to make it a little bit easier. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.